The Enchanted Manor is a magical boutique bed and breakfast business in a secluded hideaway near St Catherine's Lighthouse. It's owned and managed by husband and wife team Ric and Maggie Hilton.
Well, the reason that we actually set this bed and breakfast business, it was just by pure chance, because we were just looking for a place to live ourselves, because we already had another B&B business, and you know, we obviously didn't want to run both of them. But we got waylaid into coming here to have a look at this by friends, and as soon as we walked through the door, we just knew that we could do something special here. It was pretty run down at the time, but we could just see the potential, and we never looked back, to be honest. So it was by pure chance, and we're so pleased that we did.
What inspired you to use a theme for the B&B?
Well, again, as soon as we walked through the door, I just felt that it had a really magical feel about it. And I said to Ric, I said, "Oh, this is really enchanting." And he looked at me, and when we discussed it afterwards, he said, "I know what you mean." He said, "I don't want Disney World." And I tried to explain, no, that wasn't the enchanting type of theme that I meant. This artist, Josephine Wall, I saw her cards, and I just looked at them, and I thought, this is exactly the inspiration that I wanted for the manor. I use her paintings to set the scenes for the rooms, and it's worked so well. And everybody, not only do we get people coming here that admire all the work that we've done, but we get Josephine Wall fans as well, and we get them from all over the world.
How have you built up your business here?
Well, by pure hard work, really. Because it is very different and it is unique, it's been very, very hard on the marketing side, because on the first year we advertise in normal brochures, holiday brochures, and they just don't work because we didn't fit into any sort of category. But also we get so much admiration for our website. We've got a fabulous website, and that really helps because we get 90% of our business through our website. And the type of people that come here, they're usually like celebrating something like anniversaries or birthdays or just romantic breaks. Also now we're getting a lot of repeat bookings. You know, we obviously make people feel welcome, and they just love coming back, and we get some people coming back 2 or 3 times a year, even more.
Do you manage this large house and garden on your own?
Yeah, myself and Ric, we mainly do most of the work. We do have some help with the bedrooms and also in the kitchen. We've got a lovely guy called Art who's been working for us since March when we opened this year. But it is hard work, and you know, I wouldn't recommend it to people that weren't prepared to put 101% into it. And you know, our satisfaction comes out of making people happy, and you know, it makes it easier for us then. And I must admit, on the business side, because Ric and I are more people and hands-on, and the theory side and the business side isn't actually top on our list, because we're so consumed with obviously trying to make people happy and arranging everything. It just takes up so much time. So I found Business Link's advice invaluable. It's so great to have somebody that can help you on that side. And I mean, even buying here, Graham did all the business plans and helped with that. You know, his advice has been invaluable to us. Business Link had an open day about a month ago, and I must admit it's very difficult for us to get to these things, but we did make a point on going to that because they're very, very informative, and you know, again, you meet other people and it's good networking as well. So yeah, we think that's brilliant.
What are the highs and lows of running a bed and breakfast business?
Well, the highs are definitely meeting the people, and we don't know why, but we tend to just attract such lovely, friendly, happy people, and they're not demanding at all, and it's just like having family and friends, and that's what they become. And we really enjoy that side and the social side. And Rick, he's terrific, and he's terrific with the people, and he's a great front of house man. And the other side is the creating. We're always trying to create something different, and we're always trying to improve. The only downside really is obviously staff. Trying to get the right people. We've been very lucky this year, and of course you do have things that go wrong, and especially in an old manor like this, you know, constantly getting problems with your plumbing, and so you know that sort of side of it. But that's just inevitable. But certainly the other side makes up for it. So yeah.
What do you believe are the key factors to your success so far?
Well, the key factors are being enthusiastic, dedicated, going that extra mile, and you know, our sort of motto is nothing is too much trouble. And people are different, and you've got to treat everybody as an individual. And they really appreciate what you do, and we always like to add extra touches. You know, we give bottles of personalised wine in the rooms, you know, with their names on, and all different things. And of course, you know, when people come in of an evening, we always make sure, you know, if they want a drink, everything's complimentary. You know, we don't charge extra for this, extra for that. And it is really appreciated. And we do other things, added things like the barbecue hut, where they can bring in their own food, and we provide everything for them, and we clean it all out after, so they don't have to worry about that. Like, we're number 1 on TripAdvisor on the island, and we just look, the guest comments on TripAdvisor just speak for themselves, and we just look at that and think, yeah, we've got to be doing something right. And a lot of them, it's not just the place, they say it's because of you and Rick, and I think that is it. If you have the right people in the right business, then everything else just seems to work.
Finally, what advice would you give to someone thinking, oh, I would like to set up a bed and breakfast business?
Yeah. Well, the advice to anyone wanting to set up a bed and breakfast business, it's no good going into it if you just think that there's no hard work involved, because we do get a lot of people, because when things run smoothly, everyone thinks, oh, you know, that's great, I could do that, but they don't see behind the scenes. And I think if you're prepared to do a lot of hard work, and you're prepared to be dedicated and not worry about what you have to do, you know, and you like people, of course. It's no good coming into this business, because I know a lot of hotel people, they don't like the guests. So you think, why do you bother? But I think if you are very enthusiastic, and you know, it's not easy. It's 7 days a week. You are on call all night. You do have to give up a lot of social life, and you just can't just go off whenever you feel like it. I mean, we've missed a lot of things out this year, which we would have loved to have gone to, but our guests come first. And if you put the guests first, and you're prepared to put your guests first, then I think that that is the main thing.